Assalamualaikum and good morning. My name is SYAHMI ATHIRAH BINTI ZAKARIA. My metric number is A2280348. So I will present about the figures involved in management, which are 4 figures. Firstly, the biography of the first figure is Frederick Winslow Taylor. Frederick Winslow Taylor, born on March 20, 1856, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, U.S. He later died on March 21, 1950, Philadelphia. He is known as the American inventor and engineer who is known as the father of scientific management. His industrial management system, known as Taylorism, greatly influenced the development of industrial engineering and production management throughout the world. His management theory, published in the 1911 book The Principle of Scientific Management, focused on the idea of simplifying work to increase efficiency. Frederick Taylor's scientific management theory, also called classical management theory, emphasized efficiency. Taylor's theory hints on 4 principles that he saw as key to increasing company efficiency and ensuring that maximum prosperity for both the business and its employees. One of the principles is each element of work can have signs to it. To begin, it is important to note that Taylor was not attempting to determine and force upon workers the maximum work that a man could do on a short spurt or for a few days. Rather, in developing a science, he wanted to know the best day's work that a person could properly do, year in and year out, and still thrive. The reason behind this story is his main reason for developing scientific management was that he wished to do away with soldiering or natural laziness, as he believed that all workers spend little of their time putting in full effort. To do this, he aimed to analyze every job in a scientific way so that no one could be in any doubt about how much work could and should be done in a day. Taylor felt that every single act of every workman can be reduced to a science. The advantage of his theory are: number 1, efficient production. This is possible since it emphasizes the improvement in manufacturing and business process. When managers and workmen cooperate, teamwork contribute to an increase in production. Number 2, reduce inaccuracy. Better planning, supervision, and implementation lead to minimize errors. Additionally, one is elevated to work in his or her area of specialization. Number 3, reduce cost of production. Mechanization, improvisation, and use of the latest technologies will lead to large-scale production. Therefore, the cost per unit is decreased. The disadvantage of his theory are: number 1, capital intensive. The establishment of the planning department, work study, standardization of equipment, and training workers in scientific approaches to management requires a considerable sum of money. Number 2, unemployment. The concept encourages the use of modern technology, machine, and production. This eliminates the higher need for human power, therefore many people lost their jobs. Number 3, no bargaining. Since it follows a specific payment system, as a worker you won't have an opportunity to bargain regarding your salary rate because mostly the tasks you do are scientifically measured rate and time. The biography of the second figure that is Henry Fayol. Jules Henry Fayol was born in Galata, Ottoman Empire, Turkey, and raised in France. After graduating from Mining Academy École Nationale Supérieure des Mines, he worked as a mining engineer for Borges Serembourg, eventually becoming managing director in and saving the company from bankruptcy, he began garnering attention after publishing his stories in a 1908 paper, and his work culminates in the world-famous book, General and Industrial Management. As a result of this piece of work, Fayol became known for his administrative theory, also known as Fayolism, and as the father of modern management. Fayol is also one of the founders of the 14th principle of modern management. Fayol's administrative management theory can be described as an approach to managing and increasing productivity by emphasizing organization, structure, and human behavior. Fayol's theory is based on 5 functions that represent management: planning, organizing, commanding, coordinating, and controlling. This function gave rise to 14 management principles developed by Fayol later. One of the principles of management is the division of labor. Henry believed that segregating work in the workforce among the workers will enhance the quality of the product. Similarly, he also concluded that the division of work improved the productivity, efficiency, accuracy, and speed of the workers. The reason behind the theory is Fayol was a mining engineer who became the head of a large mining company. He wanted manager to be responsible for more than just increasing production. The story goes that he came to this insight when a mine was shut down after a horse broke a leg, and no one at the mine had authority to purchase another. Fayol saw this as a direct failure of management to plan and organize the work. Following this, Fayol began experimenting with different management structures. The advantage of his theory number 1 is the principle facilitates a stable organization structure to the organization. The top-to-down model ensures that the decisions in the organization are implemented from the top-level management to lower-level management. Number 2, they promote the concept of teamwork and team spirit rather than an individual employee, as teams can achieve much more than individual employees. They also foster growth and development. Number 3, the principle believes in fair compensation to employees. He also advocates employee motivation through monetary and non-monetary benefit. The disadvantage: the 14th principle solely based on Fayol's personal experience in management. They do not involve other people or organization or any research. The principle neglects the most important aspect of the businesses. The principles promote an organization structure that caters to the demands of the organization and not the customer. Last is the structure is outdated when Fayol created the principles. The business organization functioning on command and control, which is stark opposite to business organization in the present. The biography of the third figure is Max Weber. Max Weber, born on April 1864 at Prussia, Germany. He later died on June 14, 1920. Munich, Germany. He is a German sociologist and political economist, best known for his thesis of the Protestant ethic, relating Protestantism to capitalism, and for his ideas on bureaucracy. Max Weber is the author of Weber's theory of bureaucracy, which details the concept of bureaucratic management. The definition of Weberian bureaucracy as given by Max Weber is bureaucracy is an organization structure characterized by many rules, standard processes, procedures, and requirements, number of tasks, careful division of work and responsibilities, clear and professional hierarchies, almost impersonal interaction between employees. The reason behind the story: This story was created after studying German and US capitalist industry. Weber concluded that rational organization is the best way to set up an organization. He called this rational organization bureaucracy. This Weberian bureaucracy is an improved version of the traditional structure of an organization. In bureaucratic management, all members of the organization are treated equally and the division of labor is clearly defined. The advantage of bureaucracy by Weber. Number 1. Training of administrative entities. The key responsibility of bureaucracy is to run the day-to-day administrative in accordance with the policies, laws, rules, regulations, and decisions of the government. The political executive simply exercises guiding public actions. Hence, bureaucracy is very important for controlling and supervising action. Number 2. Division of labor. Division of labor makes work easier and lead to specialization. Organization chart show as usual and efficient flow of information is an organization and help employees know who to report to. Number 3. Efficient work is especially performed under the supervision of immediate managers in the hierarchy and competency increase. The disadvantage of bureaucracy of Weber. Number 1. For efficiency of service and goods. A bureaucracy creates numerous rules and laws that must be followed to the benefit of all. As a result, this slows down processes and systems. Additional rules and laws can be added manually and turn to cause delay, hence complicating the workloads that people must endure. Number 2. Expenditure determined project. A budget cycle for a bureaucratic structure is an annual event. As a result, money is available for the current cycle only. Number 3. Decision making. Decision making in bureaucracy is based on a certain set of rules and regulations. Moreover, the legislature often lead to a thick program decision without exploring innovative approaches. The biography of the fourth figure is Mary Baker Follet. Mary Baker Follet, born 3 September 1968, based in Massachusetts. She later died December 18, 1933, Boston, Massachusetts. She known as American author and sociologist who was a pioneer in the study of interpersonal relations and personal management. For graduating in 1898, she spent a year at Durham College, Cambridge, England, taught for several years at private school in Boston, and published her first book, The Speaker of the House of Representatives, a pioneering study that she had conducted with the aid of historian Albert Bushnell Hart. Mary Baker Follet's management theory is an organization theory that focuses on individuals and the power of autonomy in encouraging employees to work collaboratively. Far earlier than most, Follet drew attention to people-oriented method of management. This management theory is based on 4 principles. Number 1. Direct contact between leaders and employees. Number 2. The notion that all members are equally important in the organization. Number 3. Stimulation of the concept of teamwork. Number 4. Continuous coordination ensure that the organization guiding principles never cease to apply. The reason behind the story is Follet's come to management theory from an unusual angle. Not long after graduating, she became a social worker in one of Boston's poorer neighborhoods. Follet noted the damaging impact that a lack of community space had on the people around her, and set about creating social and educational groups. This was the beginning of her research into group dynamics. The advantage of her theory. Number 1. In Enhances employee engagement. Wallet's principles motivate employees to increase their engagement and loyalty to an organization by establishing ownership and responsibility processes within each level of hierarchy. Number 2, allows for flexibility. Flexibility also creates agile, creative problem solving to find effective solution that benefits the business in the long run. Number 3, support cross-team employee collaboration. Help each party learn about the other's responsibilities in the organization, share objectives. But they can also learn different skills from each other that will bolster upside side of the business. The disadvantage of her theory, number 1, the lack of technology consideration in her work. Wallet's work relates to the digital revolution, and as such, does not take into account the role of technology within a business. Number 2, her limited scope. Wallet's focus is on personality, management, and collaboration, but she does not address other important areas such as finance, accounting, or marketing. Number 3, her reliance on moral and ethical guidelines. While Wallet's emphasis on collaboration and personal management is important, her reliance on moral and ethical guidelines may be seen by some as outdated and overly restrictive. The similarities between the three figures, Taylor, Payou, and McLeod, about how to manage workers for increased productivity. The scientific theory by Taylor came up with techniques for improving the efficiency of the work process. Taylor did a systematic study of individuals in the workplace, their tasks and work behavior. From his study, he concluded that if work is broken into small units and different individuals are assigned to specific tasks, work will be completed efficiently. Henry Payou, in his theory, advocates for management interaction in workers for efficiency and more productivity of the workers. He said, for more productivity, there must be proper organization, planning, commanding, coordinating, as well as controlling of employees by the management. In Weber's bureaucratic approach, organizations are divided into different echelons, with each varying in its degrees of influence, each unit being commanded by the one above it. A system that promotes stability and has a predictable line of communication. Both approaches of management rely heavily on regulated control, whether governing tasks scientifically or people authoritative. The difference found between Taylor, Payou, and Wallet. They view workers and nature in different perspectives in an organization. Taylor put more emphasis on efficiency of management through time study and experience. This means that there must be standards set through analysis of the work being done. Payou, on the line, considers management training. He doesn't really view technical training as important in management, but the skills on how to handle workers. To him, more management skills are needed than the technical know-how. The job for objective of an organization to be made motivation. Wallet devoted her life's work to the idea that social cooperation is greater than individual competition. In her 1924 book, Creative Experience, Wallet wrote that work and management can never be reconciled as long as labor persists in thinking that there is a point of view and thinks there is a labor point of view. In conclusion, there are four figures who have their own theories and can still be used until now. One of them, the figure of Frederick Winslow Taylor, is the key theorist that developed Taylor's scientific management theory, also known as Taylor motivation theory. It concentrates on analyzing workflows to find the best way tasks can be performed to maximize efficiency. For example, a study titled Employee Motivation, a study on some selected McDonald's in UK. One of the results of the study is for maximum output. Employees should always need to be supervised and directed, by 66.67% of the managers thought that for maximum output crew members only need to be supervised, which fulfills one of the most important principles of Taylor's scientific theory. It could be stated that managers in McDonald's apply Taylor's scientific theory at work.